All right, I know there's one up top, so how are we going to do this? Oh, I thought he was attacking me. Okay, and they can walk through me. I was a little stressed out how that was going to play out. So we're going to kill you, and then we're going to kill you. Perfect. Time to feed my addiction. Probably not on hard mode, at least not yet. And we're going to start with my least favorite weapon ever, the symmetrical lance. 168 DPS, plus the bow and arrow. I don't often use the bow and arrow, but then I kind of realized I can do that and hit enemies from a long ways away, and if I'm hitting them from this far back, I'm pretty safe. And I guess with the symmetrical lance, as long as I'm kind of moving, I'm probably doing a lot of damage. But I'm not really sure how well this thing's gonna work. I'm pretty nervous doing this because if one thing hits me, my whole plan is ruined. That rush for critical hits really keeps my pace up nice and high though. You know what? I will take that. That's gonna help me. The trick with lightning, as we learned before, is just not to hold it too long. What is that thing? I want that. I thought I could hit him from up top. I was wrong. Okay, you can't really aim the lightning. I remember now. This is called the cleaver. Enemies walk over it and get damaged. I'll take it for now. Other ones are better. I got nothing but time for you. Yeah, there we go. Walk into my buzzsaw. Hey, really? Interesting. Do I want that over that? Yeah, I really do. At least this way I have a halfway decent attack speed and can do critical hits from the front. I think I'm gonna like the buzzsaw thing though, because I can just lay it out like that and enemies are stupid enough to walk right onto it. Lightning door. When it goes yellow, that means we're getting close to damage. Only 3 more enemies to go, so I'm going to do it as recklessly as possible. There we are. That should be my upgrade. And an ice grenade. Certainly won't say no to that. 50% damage, 65% HP. We're up to 165 health already. All I want is to make it to the final dungeon and find a level 10 legendary. That's not too much to ask. Upgrade number 2, another 15% HP. That's all I'm going for, pure damage. Don't care about anything else. While I care a little bit about things like this, I do not like the balance blade, not one bit. Not nearly enough damage for me. Normally after the first dungeon we go the other way. Today we're going to the dilapidated Arboretum, something like that. I was really hoping it would have my whip here instead of his garbage. Broadsword 4+ is pretty good, but it's slow, so I'm gonna have to be careful. 722 DPS though, I guess it is kind of what I asked for. But my problem is this, like, it is so slow to attack that enemies have lots of time to hit me. And I think I'm actually gonna get this time. Melee attack slowed down enemies for 1/4 of a second. That's gonna help keep me alive when I'm hitting them with this very, very slow sword. At least until we go in this place. I'm not really sure what the enemies here do, other than reward me handsomely for killing them with all sorts of fun new items. There you go. Whoop. Okay, we're gonna walk away from him because I can't hit this guy from the wrong side. That's one. I don't know what these do, so it's gonna be a very, very slow process for me. But I'll throw one of those down there for those guys. I'm sure they'll enjoy all that. There's 3 enemies. I've mostly just noticed that everything here seems really, really dangerous. The walls are dangerous, the roofs are dangerous, the jumps are dangerous, and these guys are invisible. Where did that one even come from? This is actually pretty stressful, given that I don't know what the enemies do. Sometimes they can hit me through walls, sometimes they can't, depending where I'm at. I don't know how they're gonna react to anything I do, and I've got to do this without getting hit. Oh good, there's birds here too. And I just got hit because a little mushroom just came charging forward. And I didn't even know they could do that, so my streak got reset. Not sure if I'm boned or not now, but I'm probably not in good shape. Of course, the first upgrade I find here doesn't have red, so we'll take purple. That's it. Be a good mushroom. Good news though, even the shop has enemies in it in this place. I had no idea. That could have been really, really bad for me. The shop also has some stuff I definitely want. Both of these are really good items. Kind of expensive, but I want them both. As much fun as I'm having with that, that's got to go. And also this is going to go here. These two are a big part of my success. My very sole strategy for this now is to go like this and let those things do all the work. And then I focus all my attention into not getting hit by things. So far it's working pretty good, but there's still a few things like this where like enemies get thrown off screen, and they're very hard to deal with because I don't know what's happening. 10 enemies left to go, and this place still seems pretty big, so I think I'll be okay. I'll hit the number 60 as long as I don't do anything stupid. Another one of the power-ups finally, 15% damage. This is another one of those dead ends I don't think I get into, but I do see prison depths below. I've always wanted to get into some prison depths. A little bit nervous about this. I've got to commit to whatever's below me. But without further ado, I need to find 4 more enemies. Oh, is that a whip? That's actually perfect. Even if it's electric whip too, I'm absolutely taking it. 1 more enemy to go, so let's just whip that one to death, and I think we're good to go. Still gonna try to avoid getting hit, because obviously, but now we can relax. Is this a second shop? This place is big. This looks interesting. What do you suppose this is all about? Something rewarding? Nope, just more mushrooms. And another power-up without red. Purple it is. I guess a lot of my things are purple anyway, so you know what? That's okay. One way or another, we're doing damage. There's also something so satisfying about whipping stuff and having it blow up. Whoops, thought I could jump over that. I guess this would be the usual exit, but I don't want to take it. And the final thing to find, Flint 2. Gonna go ahead and pass on that. So we're going to the Morass of the Banished. Or are we? Is that the place that's always dark? I can never remember. We're going to the RAMPAGE instead. I hate that place. Also, after it rewards me handsomely for doing what I just did. Oh, it's a whip. That's pretty good then. 5 plus 560 DPS. Yes, I'll take that over mine. Double DPS, just like that, double. And I think there probably is something going to upgrade to plus plus quality because Electric Whip 5 plus plus is going to be money. So that added DPS for sure, 70 DPS. Plus 50% damage and you're at max HP. My next mutation, plus 243 DPS. Given my current setup, this really shouldn't be too hard. As long as I'm not too, overconfident and actually paying attention, things will be just fine. I really like how this whip will go through shields, it'll attack things in the sky, it'll attack things down below, and I also spawn little dead things every time I kill an enemy. Hey, how do I get down over there? The only piece I could really use to add on to this, aside from, upgraded stuff I already have, is a better right-handed weapon. Lightning is good, but a Frost Blast or something would be much better. 22 enemies in, another Scroll of Power. I do have an elite in that room, it's just an archer, but they can do some kind of weird things sometimes and hit me from weird angles, so I'm actually going to come back for him. I need my streak before committing to that fight. Oh good, another scroll that gives me nothing I need. I mean, it does upgrade the other thing's damage, so I won't whine about it anymore. Why is this one called the Minotaur Scroll? Whatever the case, there's more damage. This guy's lucky number 60. Well, he was. He's not really anymore. Look how much easier the whip makes it, even a basic whip. Too easy. Another one of these? Double crossbow-matic 4. I'm pretty sure mine is 4 or 4 plus. Yeah, it's about the same thing. After falling down the elevator shaft, we're ready to go to the bridge. But my reward for killing all those enemies is this. 6 plus blood sword, or a root grenade that I definitely don't want, or a cleaver 6 plus, which might actually be kind of interesting to play with. 266 DPS is pretty big. I think I'm going to take that over this sinew slicer. Next mutation, soldier's resistance. Increase your HP by 5.3%. I also just looked up how to get the rune I need to climb walls and I took the wrong way. But next time, now to see if I can do this without getting hit. I don't think it's going to happen, but I'm going to try real hard. First thing we're going to do is throw these down, hit them with some stuff. I can't freeze him. Freezing him is normally a big part of how I would do this, but I gotta wait for him to get rid of that shield. Then I gotta get under him or past him. But I'm doing plenty of damage as long as he's sitting on that thing. Anyways, he's dead. Did not go as smoothly as I had hoped, but that's fine. I definitely learned a better way to do that for next time. Not gonna keep a Root Grenade 3 or an Assassin's Dagger 3. Where I need to be is down there in the Slumbering Sanctuary. That's where I find the rune to stick to walls. But I took the wrong way this time. Whatever. My goal right now anyways is to find a ridiculous level 10 weapon. And I think we can do that this run. Especially because we haven't found a legendary yet. So that means we gotta find one eventually somewhere. This place is actually really hard to avoid getting hit from. But these little pink undead things that are following me around really help keep me alive. Because when those idiots throw their eggs at me, the pink things love to eat whatever comes out. And then they don't hit me. Found this door. Multiple Nox bow, throwing knife, firebrands. I've actually heard interesting things about the firebrands before. Oh, I did that wrong. It bounced back the other way. I wasn't supposed to replace my other thing with it. Hold on, I think I can just, yeah, okay. That had me worried for a second. There we go, that's what I wanted. So what do firebrands actually do? Oh, okay, you just throw it and lights the ground on fire. That's kind of perfect for me. No idea if it was worth all that money, but we sure bought it. Yep, that's gonna hit me, dummy. Good job. 10 enemies left and I'm feeling confident. Oh, there's an elite down there. You think I could kill him pretty easily? If I throw those down there, I probably can. They'll do most of the work. All I've got to do is kind of wait here. At least I thought they would. I'll throw some more of those down there when I actually... Oh, don't get hit by that. I didn't even see that thing. I don't know where it came from. Okay, you go down there and deal with him. I'll whip him from behind until he dies. Perfect. That actually worked. I was pretty worried about that one. Oh, I forgot about the little things that spawn on the sides and can teleport. That's where the invisible weird enemy came from. That was enemy number 60. It even gave me the little notification, so I'm good. Now I can just pick up whatever I want and be on my way. Found a slightly better double crossbow-matic because it's got the gold star perk. Poisons the enemy. Good enough for me. Plus, let's add a little more damage to all of my perks. For this guy, oh, we can reach all the way over there. Enjoy your firebrands. Never tried these before, so you're my first. This might have been the mistake I made before. You can either open this and go to the dark place, or you can go the other way to go somewhere else. And I choose not to go back to the annoying place. Can I kill you fast enough? Yep, sure can. So far, so good. After getting Explorer's Instinct and looking backwards, I realized that if you climb up here, jump down onto those, you can hop up to whatever that is. And I'm very curious to know what's up there. So we'll get to that after we clear out some more enemies, grab this chest, and whatever else. First, treasure. Do we want to do this? Do we want to risk it right now? Sometimes you find some bad stuff in there, but I think there's about 10 enemies left on the map. At least I hope there is. All in exchange for a frying pan, 5++, which is pretty good actually, and one of my scrolls that I need so badly for extra damage. So that does 1684 DPS. I actually do more with my whip, and I just don't like the frying pan very much anyway, so good. Now to just not get hit for 10 enemies. The trick is just to play with ridiculous confidence right now. If I get hit, I die, but you know what? Nothing's gonna hit me anyway. I'm pretty confident of that, except maybe that guy. We're not gonna, yeah, we're gonna do it like this. Only one enemy left, and we're good to go. We can now get hit by whatever we want for normal damage. Alright, let's kind of go exploring. Interesting. Platforms in the sky. Never seen these before. So we got to get up to there somehow, and I don't think we're going to be able to do that. That's too far for me. Maybe with a rolly jump? Nope. Nope. Oh, spikes. Okay, well, you know what? That's too far for me. I jumped off the elevator at the end to see where it would take me, and this. Because I also noticed there was something to the right that also requires a locked door, and maybe a way to jump over everything. What do you think that is? I'm pretty sure that's the only place I have to use a key anyway, so yep. I thought I had another key, but I guess I don't. I didn't want the cool rock anyway. I don't care what it is. I'm just here for the upgrades. Thank you very much. And I think we got twin daggers. 7 plus 3,171 DPS. You heard that right. Which is considerably more than my whip, but my whip is what's carrying me through this. And I don't really think that's going to be better than the firebrands because I don't need something so close ranged. So goodbye. No, clock tower. As long as I pay attention to the invisible guys, I'll be fine. So maybe every time I step onto a new ledge, like regardless of what I see, I'm going to swing anyway. Because I'm pretty sure I can see the invisible guys, but I might miss them anyway. My whip sure won't though. Alright, and I forgot about all the explodey guys. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a learning experience again. It's been a while since I've been in here. But so far I can just walk through everything, and that's fine by me. Found my first invisible type guy, didn't even see him, but he was in the water of all places. Didn't hit me, but only by coincidence, really. A little more damage is certainly going to help. Things are tougher here. So the quicker things die, whoop, the less chance they have of damaging me. I wasn't sure if they could clear the gap. Not sure if you can see those guys before they appear or not, but they definitely give me a lot of stress. And another one, that's going to put our damage all the way up to about 3,000 DPS now. Even my cleaver thing that goes on the floor is 708 DPS. I think I just found a secret area. I'm not really sure what's up here or if I'm even supposed to be up here, but I sure found my way up here. I might also be stuck. No, wait, we're going somewhere. Interesting. Rate of weapons, give me something good. Ice Grenade 5 Plus is actually pretty decent for something I randomly found. I'm not going to keep it, but good find, me. Just had a very messy fight with an elite that scared the life out of me, and we got one of these. Oh, invisible after 5 seconds without attacking. The first invisible attack inflicts. Wow, that's really cool. Never had one of these before. Now we can go invisible and hopefully not take damage. Let's see how this works. I'm invisible. Not sure if enemies can still hit me or not, but that's going to be kind of interesting moving forward. That's going to help me in a big way. It also helps to emphasize exactly how long 5 seconds really is, because I don't like waiting that long for anything. The invisibility absolutely just saved me from one of the invisible guys. They didn't attack me because they couldn't see me. Okay, you can actually see them ahead of time. He's right up there to the right in the corner. He's kind of hard to see, but you know what? If we go like that, we'll see him. I just did something incredibly stupid. I went to jump over the spikes and didn't quite jump all the way over. I went from, I don't know what I was at, a 45 kill streak all the way down to 0. So I boned up this whole level. Whoops. Invisible guy, but he didn't get me. I did, however, ruin this streak pretty badly, and I don't think I'm going to have enough enemies left to recover it on this one. That's okay, we've got more levels still. With a streak of 0, let's move on. And again, we still haven't found a legendary yet, so that means there's a very high chance we're about to find one in the final room. Because I do have all this money, I'm going to reforge my firebrands just to plus quality for only 6,200 just to give them a little more whatever it is they do. Honestly, forgot about this boss fight. Couldn't be anything too bad between my whip and all my gadgets and doodads. We could probably do quite a bit of damage. Especially if we can just hide up in the air most of the time. Ow. Yeah, look at his health going. He's melting. I think that's probably largely thanks to my little ground things, but as long as he's standing on them, he's getting wrecked. Okay, I'm going to also heal. Whoops. No, we're going to heal. Oh, no, we're going to back away from that, and then we're going to heal. There we go. Okay, stop. Yeah, there we go. Stand on my things, and that's better. It was a little bit messy, but he's dead. My little grinder things eat him alive, though. If he's standing on those, he has no chance. Found a throwing knife 5. That's pretty good, but not better than what I've got. Tainted Flask, and Crossbow-matic 5, which I think is better than the one I'm using now. Yeah, good enough for me. Yeah, I kind of screwed up the whole killing him without getting hit, but he's a tough one. Alright, it is very much focus time. We're going to take this very slow. Probably going to rely on my invisibility a lot. Okay, we're already off to a pretty bad start. Gonna pay more attention to guys like that, but he didn't hit me. It was close. The invisibility is gonna count for so much because normally those guys could be hitting me through the walls. But if they can't see me, they can't hit me. That's gonna give me a pretty big advantage for once. Even as it is, it's still pretty hard to not get hit in these parts because, like, what is he even doing? He's attacking still. That could potentially hit me because he's attacking my little doodad. Alright, I know there's one up top, so how are we gonna do this? Oh, I thought he was attacking me. Okay, and they can walk through me. I was a little stressed out how that was going to play out. So we're going to kill you, and then we're going to kill you. Perfect. And any chance where I can just do this, I'm absolutely going to. Ooh, yet another scroll, yet another 15% damage. Normally guys like that would be a huge pain to take out because they'd be able to attack me. Not anymore. And I've got an elite. I do think I'm going to charge straight into him because I'm going to drop everything I have all at once and just try and overpower him. And hopefully that works. Yep, that seems to have done the trick. I think he's dead. Topaz Amulet 8, extra jump midair, blah, blah, blah. Nope. There's so many spikes around everywhere, and it's really starting to stress me out. If I jump in the wrong direction, I'm going to lose my streak. I'm 1/3 of the way there now, and I would like to keep it that way. Normally this area would be a complete nightmare given all the enemies, like they're set up in a way to really annoy you. There's bomb guys up top, there's this guy down below, and there's a charging guy below that. So normally if you dive into that, it would be basically impossible to dodge all that. You'd have to be very, very careful. And areas like this, like even now I'd be in danger from that guy, everyone. This just makes it so much easier as long as I do it methodically. Found my way to the top, didn't kill everything yet because I want to do it the right way. Extra 15% damage. By the way, you can have that. I've only got 8 more enemies to go for my streak, but I'm going to have to start getting into the doors that have elites in them. I think I'm going to be okay with that. I should be able to find 8 before I even find an elite, but if not, I might back out and find a better door. With only 4 enemies to go, I'm not about to dive into a fight with an elite. I'm going to go try one of the other doors. 4 enemies should be no problem. Unless I come into it from the wrong side. Nope, that was it. I lost count, but that was it. My 60th guy. Now I can be an idiot and take all the damage I want. So I'm going to play a little bit quicker now because that actually took quite a while to make sure I was getting that right. My first battle with the elite, I'm just going to, wow, he did hit me. But I hit him with everything. Alright, time for the next one. Dead. And the final one. 2, sorry. Also dead. And they dropped me a legendary weapon. Balance Blade 6 legendary. Damage increases up to 100% when you strike repeatedly and inflict critical hits after 10 successful hits. Plus critical hits, 20% extra damage. Victims release a toxic cloud with each hit. 2760 DPS compared to my 5123 that my whip does. I'm going to take that to replace my firebrands. I always hold R when I'm supposed to just press it. But that wasn't an item I really cared about anyway, but it was cool to find. If you're wondering what my damage looks like at this point, it's like this. I can 2-shot those guys, 1-shot those guys. It's pretty high. So it took me till basically the very end of the game to find that legendary item. Final Scroll, I believe, which puts us up to about 6,000 DPS. Even my cleaver, though, does 1,400. And if you're wondering what that was over there, that's a multiple Nox bow 6 that I don't want, so I'm going to sell for money. Well, let's go to the shop and reroll it at least once. Here he has to offer me some pretty good stuff. Level 8 stuff even at that. Oh, a whip. How good is that? 8. We could upgrade that to plus, which is probably going to give it better than what we have now. Is 8 plus better than 5 plus plus? 5,892 DPS plus the extra perk. Actually, yeah, I'm going to buy this and exchange it, then upgrade it to plus afterwards. As long as we hit over 5,800 DPS, we'll be fine. And I've got 58,000 gold with which to do that. And yeah, by 58, I meant 52,000. Honest mistake. Not to mention the best reward we've ever gotten in this game. And I'm pretty excited about that. We have a frying pan, a bleeding sword, and a grenade. 7 plus. 7 plus. I could find better stuff anywhere. That's not nearly as good as I'd hoped for. But at least I'm still invisible. I mean, I guess 7 plus is still pretty good. That's still 5,000 DPS. So off you go. Alright, let's take my whip 8 into whip 8 plus. Which means it now does 6,561 DPS. Now let's try and get some better modifiers. These all do better damage to, you know, different targets. I want a star one. How much does it cost? 3,150. One more. And one more. Okay, let's go one more. There we go. 50% damage when you're at max HP. Fighters Call from the Dead. Launch a grenade too, so that's going to be an awesome whip. And since we got 25,000 gold, let's turn my Crossbow-matic 5 into a Crossbow-matic 5 plus. Added some DPS, did some extra stuff, and we still have 15,000 left over with. 6,561 DPS in a whip though. That's money. Alright, this hopefully won't be too bad at all. We're just going to do everything we can to, you know, damage him extremely. He is going to be able to do quite a bit of damage to me though. Any of these enemies should go, like, really quickly. There we go, back to whatever we were doing. Gonna light him on fire too while I'm at it, and yep, down to about half health already. Gonna have to heal at some point, probably sooner than later. I just don't want to risk dying. A second elite, and dead, dead, dead. Whoops, yep, dead, fire, all the good stuff. It's always so loud here. I'm probably yelling at you guys this whole time. I apologize for yelling. It was not my intention, but he's also dead. So in the end, I had 8 plus. I wanted 10 plus. 10 plus plus, 10 legendary. Imagine the damage there. I think I know how to do it now. I see the way. And if I ever find invisibility again, I'm going to take it because that just makes it too easy.